Hello guys and welcome. Today I wanna talk about Conqueror's Blade, one of the best real-time strategy games out there, and you have up to 25 people in a single lobby, and you even have voice chat, and you know, I wish this game would also have some form of proximity voice chat for the enemy. I feel like this game could be one of the best games out there if we actually had better social features, you know, proximity voice chat, ability to talk in word global chat. You see, I think one of the biggest problems currently in the game is the fact that you have to actually pay for the item that allows you to talk in global word chat. And only way to actually find other people in game to play with is actually via this by, you know, asking in word global chat. Every game in existence, like, there is not a single game ever that actually made this a paid feature. Like, we have global chat in New World, we have it like in every game out there. But in Conqueror's Blade, you actually have to pay for the item that allows you to post a single time in a global world chat. And the big problem is that there is no such thing as party finder or anything like that. You literally have to pay money, in-game, well, it's in-game currency, but it's very hard to obtain, to actually, you know, get this item called Triumph that allows you to, you know, talk in war chat. So yeah, and we actually kind of, you know, we had a huge discussion on Discord. You know, some people say, yeah, but you can always, you know, go outside of the game and try to find people in Discord. And I don't really see some people. I don't really understand how much of a issue this really is, right? Social interaction, party, you can't even find other people to play with, and if you're gonna queue as a solo player, you're gonna play in lobbies that are mostly bots, right? You have to be in a party in order to have a full, you know, 12 versus 12 player experience, which is what the whole game was built around. But you can't really do that without spending money, without spending silver on this item that allows you to even talk in a global war chat. I think this is one of the biggest problem in Conqueror's Blade. There is no party search function. They literally, I think the monetization and the grid is literally why Conqueror's Blade is not one of the best games out there, right? They even made ability to talk in global war chat a paid feature. Who does that? You know, who does that? Nobody really does that, you know? So it's really, you know, it's really hard to explain. But man, you know, I have been, you know, queuing whole day, trying to find some matches, you know, and I'm only getting these bot matches, mostly bots, and it's really annoying. I managed to find a group now in global chat, but let me show you something. So where is this here? Yeah, this game actually has really good music, so let's listen to it. You see, there is an item called Speaking Trumpet. This item is spent when you use the war chat channel, charged per message sent. So anytime you wanna use word aka global chat, in order to find other players to play with, you have to buy this item, which costs like 500 silver, which is a really hard currency to get, you know. I know 500 silver might not be a lot, but every time you wanna find group, you literally have to spend currency, you know. And silver is a pretty hard currency to get. It's a limited amount. I played like for years now. I only get like 13,000, you know. It seems a lot, but you know, it's really not, you know. And you barely get any of those items for free. And I think that's one of the biggest problems with Conqueror's Blade, is the lack of social interaction. The game doesn't feel alive. Because I can't even find other people to play with. They even made that a fucking paid feature. It's not enough. They have to make like these seasonal units that are more overpowered. You know, any new seasonal unit is more overpowered than the other units. That's a big problem. But if you are a normal player, you pretty much need like 2-3 weeks to even unlock them. Or you can just pay. And until that, if you pay, you can actually use them when they are overpowered, but if you are unlocking them normally, they're pretty much gonna get nerfed until, before you even get them. That's why people don't try quitting. Even though it's a free game, it's a really good game actually. And you have so many different units, and I'm using camels now and stalwarts. I finally have some good shield units. But man, people are really trying hard to fucking defend. This is pretty much one of the worst game design feature I have seen in years of gaming, you know? Who makes a global war chat a paid feature? And it's the only way to actually find people in game to make a party and play with, so you can actually get human matches. If you're cool solo, you pretty much only play with bots. It's kinda insanity this is even a thing. And it's probably one of the biggest reasons why bad social interaction is why this game is doing poorly, you know? And the fact that I even have to talk about this, you know, like... So what do you guys think, you know? There's quite a lot of people in game, you see? It's pretty cool. I'm playing on low graphic, you know? Because it's hot summer outside. There's a lot of people actually playing this game. I even have limited amount how many people show on screen, you know? And I probably can use local chat and do looking for group siege. But I don't really understand why global chat and war chat are paid feature in this game. It's really hard to find people to play with sometimes, you know? So let me know what you guys think, and I hope I see you in the next one. Peace. Yeah, camels are actually really interesting, and stalwarts. I have some really good shield units now. Iron Cap Arc Bees are really cheap and very good unit once you upgrade them completely. Camel Lancer, you just press 2 and they do a lot of damage, really good. But yeah, you know, I like Conqueror's Blade. It's a really good game, a really good strategy game like Lord of the Rings, you know? And it's free. It's 60 gigabytes, but every game is big now, you know? I just wish it would feel more social, you know? Like, when your best solution to find other people to play with is a fucking Discord, you have problems, you know? You have game design problems then. And lack of social features interaction. And I really feel like this has been holding the game back. If this game had like proximity voice chat for the enemy, if they had ability to talk in global war chat and find other people easier, it could go such a long way. And if they would also make like seasonal challenges more easy, you know, so people can actually, like, I play this game for like months, years now, and I barely unlock any seasonal units. It's so hard. These missions take way too long, you know. You literally have to play like 7 matches to unlock like one stage, and then you have to do like multiple stages, and you have to play like 50 games to even, like, Jesus, man. They literally designed this in a way to pay. I know it's a free to play game. I know they need to make money, but Jesus, man, they need to find balance, man. They need to find, it could go such a long way in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and I hope I see you in the next one. Peace. Hello guys, and welcome. Today I wanna talk about Conqueror's Blade, and as we all know, social interaction is one of the most important aspects of gaming, of any industry really, and that's why I'm making this video. So let's see, we are playing some Conqueror's Blade. It's a free-to-play strategy game, one of the best real-time strategy games out there, with up to 24 players in a single lobby. But most of the time there's a lot of bots, especially if you don't play in a group, and that is a huge problem we have currently. So let's see.
Guardians of the East.
I think one of the biggest problem with Conqueror's Blade is the lack of social interaction. Because actually in order to find groups, you have to search for people in word group chat, right? But in order to write in a group, in a global war chat, you actually need a paid item. You need to spend like 500 silver, which is very hard currency to get in Conqueror's Blade. So anytime you pretty much wanna play with other player, you wanna find people to play with other people, you have to spend you have to spend money. Like it's an in-game currency, but you still have to it's very hard to obtain it. And some people say it makes kind of sense because people don't spend global chat so much and such.
An enemy siege tower is preparing to advance.
But
The enemy siege tower is preparing to advance.
you know, I really feel like that, you know, we play games because we wanna interact with other people, with social interaction, but because Deus decided to let's make it a paid future, it's actually really hard to find people here. Oh man. Just trying to make a video, man. Like, why are you so impatient? Jesus, man. Fuck, no, kako mora biti to hard, ej. Dajmo na low in to je to poja, ne. Hello guys, okay, let's do this over again, okay? Which game monetize us monetize? Oh right, no one, because they actually have sense and respect their community. These could go a long way and make it free and show that they at least respect their own community. I literally can't find matches with people if I'm not spending silver on a fucking word global chat item.